Get in the zone. Dean Scale Model Zone.
Hello everybody, Dean here from Dean Scale Model Zone. It's sorry for the little hiatus. I haven't posted in a while, so I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. Just dealing with some things. Anyways, yeah. So I've gotten a few tools over the month or so, and I thought I'd share some of the neat things that I've gotten, and thought I'd share it and see what I think. Some of them, well, I know a couple of the items have been covered on a couple of other channels, but I thought since I picked them up and I had planned to do a video anyways, I'll show them and I'll mention where I saw them as I get to them. So anyways, here's some tool tips, tool time, and some things that I've gotten from myself, and one item in particular I won in a raffle at the recent PAX Con down in Hollywood, Maryland. So yeah, let me get you turned around here, and I'll get on with it. All right, so we're back, and the first thing I know, this was shared on I believe Dirt Road Cinderella. I think Stephanie's page. I got this it's called the and also on the Intakes channel, but it's called the Jewel Picker. It's got a large end and a small end, and it's reusable. It's similar to like what people are using, like the wax pencils. Some people use a little piece of tape kind of to help put something on small. Anyways, it's like things like when I've tried to use tweezers on some objects, they've popped out of the tweezers and then flung across the room into the carpet monster. But so like I just thought I'd show you here. Like one thing I've always had a little bit of trouble with are like the headlight lenses. So yeah, see, you can take that, put it on your lens or wherever it goes, and then you just rotate it off. Oh. There you go. There's just also, that's the large end, and then the small end, same thing. But you can use, I've used this a couple times now, mostly just for headlights, but you can use it for just any small part that you need to place on something that, your tweezers or something might give you a little trouble. The other nice thing too, it says on here is, I got this at Hobby Lobby. It was only $4.50. I bought a few for our club raffle. If the tip starts to lose its adhesion, simply wash with mild soap and water and let it air dry, and it should be good to go. There's my tip here. So anyways, yeah, really neat, not very expensive, and it's cool to have handy. Another thing I got it at either Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I think it was Michael's, but it's a 360-degree rotating craft knife. I saw this, I forget which channel I saw it. Maybe not a model channel, but a arts and crafts channel. But basically, it's got a really sharp tip, like an X-Acto blade, and it will rotate 360 degrees. It's on like a little bevel here. So I'll show you here. I got a piece of wide Tamiya masking tape, but as you can cut, it will go in the direction you pull it. See that? And my idea behind picking this up was maybe doing some flames. See how that cut really nice. except for that spot and that spot. Maybe I didn't push hard enough, but so yeah, I make me a liar out of me here, but so if you wanted a cool paint job with either, you know, some curves or circles, that would help you cut. I just had, like here, I had to press a little harder, I guess. And in the beginning, I didn't push down hard enough. And then you can take this, transfer it onto your model, and good to go. It also comes with, it had this tip, and it came with 3 other tip sizes. The tips were the same. Well, not the same, but the sharpness, you can see here how it's, let's see, right there. But basically the bevel on the on the cutter was a little bit wider. Like this one might be, I want to say maybe 30 degrees. Then they had one that was 40 degrees. Basically like these lines here. So like this one is probably the narrow version. And then it had another one that goes maybe a little wider. And then it had one that goes really wide here. But you just, with the pliers, pull it out and push the other one in. I haven't used it yet, but like I just showed you as a demonstration, it cuts curves really, really nice. And like the blade will turn at whatever direction you pull it or push it. I thought this was kind of neat. So anyways, I have an idea for, you know, like I said, I'm going to make possibly some flames, masking, and try that. So that's another tool. I saw these nippers online, and they were only $15. Came up as a suggestion from my Amazon when I was looking through for stuff. But like I, you know, like others have said, it's never a bad time to improve or upgrade your tools. So I've got quite a few kits. I got plenty of kits. Even though I still got some more this past weekend. What don't we all, right? But anyways, this is a really nice set. And like I said, I'm online, Amazon. It was only $15, but I didn't know at the time, but there were different colors for different skill levels. I believe these were for maybe for Gundams, but they're one-sided blades. One side is flat, the other side is has the cutting edge. And as you get up into more professional grade, this is the beginner or entry level one. But I tell you, man, there's such a big difference between how this cuts and then a regular old clippers that I got. And it comes in a nice case. May not keep it in the case all the time, but comes with a pouch to protect the tip and everything. But yeah, it's really nice. It cuts through our plastic sprue like butter. Like butter. Anyways, yeah, I just always improving if you can your tools. Makes your life a lot easier, or you know, improves. Can't hurt to improve your model building with some tools. So let's see what else we get. I've had this for a while, and people have used different scribing tools, and I've always been on the lookout for some, and this popped up too. This was also around $15, but 15 to 20, I think. But I seen I don't remember the channel, but it comes with a handle, a little Allen. It comes with a couple Allen wrenches as backups, and then it comes with all these different blades, thicknesses of blades from the very narrowest, which is, I believe, 0.1, and then 0.2, and so on. Most I typically use like in the door to scribe the doors a little better, or some of the trunks or things, is the 0.2. And I gotta warn you, they are brittle, and I think I just dropped the one tip on my table, and it took the tip off of it, but I can still use it to scribe. But yeah, and then I was using this to hold some parts. Comes with an extra little Allen screw in case you wear that one out. Some extra, I don't know why they have different size Allen wrenches, but yeah, you just put it in there, tighten it, and then go to town scribing. Like I said, there's a couple of, I forgot which channel it was. I should have done better remembering which one it was. Let's see what else. I had to do some white lettering on some tires, and I want to say Hobby Lobby had a pack of 3 Jelly Roll white pens, acrylics, I think they are. Not very much, like $5, I think. But you had 3 different sizes. This is the 10, and I think it went down to a 2, or I think there was a 5 or a 7 or 8 in the middle. Like 2, small, medium, and a large. And this is the large, and this is the one I ended up using. On the white lettering for the tires. Let's see what else. I just used this today. I was spray painting, but I know a lot of people. In fact, I've got a couple on here. The bamboo skewers, and I already had them attached, and I poked them into some styrofoam or something. But these came in pretty handy. One thing I will do is with this is, like, when I had them in the foam and then in the dryer, sometimes I couldn't get them into my dehydrator that I use. But with this here, these pieces, let's see, here it goes. So these were all in the pack, in this tray, like so. They were all in the tray, and it came with, I believe, 10. And it was again $15 to $20 maybe, that, and they're all flexible. And what's cool is my workbench in the garage where my spray booth is an old metal door. So these, and then I have a metal a vise attached to that too, so I can airbrush, put these aside on the table or whatever, and then if I did want to use these to put in the dehydrator, it'll all slide really nice in there. But yeah, like I got toothpicks holding some things. I thought these were really handy, pretty nice with the magnet on there. Just an idea. More, I think tools are always cool to have, get a variety of things. Let's see, what else did I get or have recently? I saw, I believe it was the Model Car Muse channel. He and other people have been attaching magnets to their hoods or doors to help keep them closed. And you can't see it, but maybe not real well. But these weren't very much at all, like $8 or something. But so this rod, they're stuck together. There are a whole bunch of magnets stuck together. So they're like, and they're they're very small. It says 2mm by 1mm mini disc magnets, and there's 100 count. I think I'm good to go for a while for doors and hoods and things. So yeah. From one of the channels I watched, make sure when you glue these into your model that you've got the right direction. The magnets, not that you put opposing sides, so your door or whatever is always being pushed open. Anyways, really, okay, tiny magnets. There we go. See how that? So yeah, double check. So you don't put the same side to each other. No, now I'm just playing. So anyways, 100 count. It'll last a really long time, a lot of cars. Another thing that I saw on Model Car Muse, when he does a project to help him keep organized and stuff, he puts all of, and he recommended this tray. They weren't that much. I got a package of 2 for like 10 or 15 bucks. You can probably get them anywhere else too. But yeah, I usually can fit a body in there, the interior tub or something in here, you know, some chassis or something, and then, oops, let me set this back down. So yeah, it, I don't know, I thought I'd give it a try, and I got 2 trays, so that means I can only it helps me only keep working on 2 projects at a time, and I'll try to keep it at, you know, just 2. I have a bad habit of starting another project model and not finishing, and then always going on to another one. So anyways, I've got 2 trays, which means for me 2 models, and I can't move on to the next one until the tray is done. So that's a rule for myself I've got going on right now. Let's see. I think that's all. Oh yeah, and this was, I was going to mention, I mentioned one that I won at a the PAXCon raffle. I won this, and it's a I don't know what departure means, but a tool combo set. So we've got a panel liner. Look, it's kind of like a fountain pen for calligraphy or something, but it comes with a nice different size blade, very small tweezers, angled tweezers, another one-sided nipper. One side has the blade, the other side's flat. I'll show you here. Scissors, and it comes with different grades and types of sanding sticks. One side is the I want to say glass. I've never used those, but I was curious. This thing they call it. I'll show you here in a sec. But Display, I call it Display. Others say it differently, but anyways, Display makes some really nice stuff. I have a really nice. I could probably show you the circle cutter I got from them too. But yeah, these are extra blades for the. It's not the number 11, but it's. Make sure I don't jab myself here. Really nice, small tipped knife. So this thing here, I figured it out because I think it's called on here too. It's a parts detacher, and then when you think about it, if you're building Gundam or anything Bandai, I think it's you don't have to glue them together. But if you're doing the Bandai and you need to take something apart, you're either going in there with a knife or your fingernail or something to pull it apart. But this here, it's not real sharp. It won't cut you unless you press really hard. But it will get in between the seams, and I guess you just wiggle it or pry it apart, either up and down, I guess, or side to side. But anyway, so yeah, and folds right back into its case. So yeah, it comes with carbon fiber sanding pads, reusable abrasive sponges, reusable self-adhesive sandpaper. That one fountain pen thing, they call it a Phoenix Plume panel liner. It has semi-rigid sanding sticks, the Siren glass polishing file, and then the angled tweezers, straight tweezers, the hobby knife, more blades, and these folding scissors. I think I've seen similar type of scissors in, so that was on the top tray. And then there's another inside the bottom tray. You've got everything else. But these are those scissors that you can just pull apart, and then that'd be nice for decals, I think. I haven't tried them yet. I have a nice small set from Fiskars. They're orange. But yeah, it's a really nice set. These are just those different. These are the sanding sponges. I think these are the adhesive ones. This is the glass sanding sponge, very fine. Not sponge, but it's rigid. So, but anyways. And then, of course, you've got your different grades of 3 sanding sticks. And it says on here like 1200. This one's 600. So anyway, it's probably an 800. I don't know. But yeah, 3 different sets of those. The tweezers are very nice. They have good contact on the tips. Some tweezers like that, they have gaps or this or that, but these are actually pretty good. Spinning around here, very fine, but probably help with the engine detailing, some parts like that. So anyways, yeah, won this in the raffle at PAX Con. Very nice. This had a sticker price like $59, but I think I took it off. But anyways, yeah, really, lost something there. Really nice kit. If you look for online, just like I said, Display has been making some really nice quality stuff. Got to give them credit for some, the stuff that they got out there. And all right, so now that's everything that I got showed for today with tools. All right, well, until the next time, y'all have a great day. Talk to you later. All right. Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Be nice to your fellow modelers, and everyone's doing the best they can. Yep, and Y'all take care. Until next time. All right. Bye.